A fake psychologist with a pattern of fraud going back years. That's what the Attorney General's office is saying about this man, after prosecutors say he used a forged UCLA diploma and treated patients.
Our ABC 15 investigators have been exposing medical imposters for years, and tonight Ann Ryman is here on a case that's become all too familiar here in the Valley.
He billed himself as a licensed therapist, portrayed himself as an expert witness in court, and claimed to have a PhD from UCLA. But the state says he's no doctor.
It harmed my case greatly. It's still going on today.
His name is Scott Keeling Torres. Prosecutors say all this came to light because of a child custody case. The criminal charges stem from an affidavit signed by Keeling Torres.
He's nothing more than someone that just commits fraud, and I'd like to see him brought to justice.
This is the father, Matthew Garner, who says he was only trying to get more visitation with his children. Keeling Torres was identified in the affidavit as a psychologist with a PhD. He provided services to Garner's 2 children. In the affidavit, Keeling Torres says, "In my professional opinion, great harm and fear would be instilled in these children if the father were reintroduced into their lives." He says the children are happy and feel very safe with their grandmother. She lives in Arizona. Garner lives in Georgia, which is where this court case was filed. A judge there declined to change the child custody order. Garner didn't stop there. He filed a complaint with the Arizona Board of Psychology after he couldn't find any record of Keeling Torres being a licensed psychologist.
We did provide the board with what we thought was sufficient in order to show that Mr. Keeling never tried to make himself out to be something he wasn't.
You're listening to Keeling Torres' attorney, Michael Tamaru, speaking before the Arizona Psychology Board as they reviewed the complaint.
My capacity was nothing more than a behavioral coach and a mentor.
But state regulators say he crossed the line.
Really throwing around mental health diagnoses that are better served to come from psychologists and psychiatrists and not from someone who has no license whatsoever. That concerns me.
The board issuing him a cease and desist order last September, telling him to stop portraying himself as a psychologist.
I think, this individual is unregulatable, and we, as the psychology board, have an obligation to protect the public.
The board never checked to see whether his UCLA diploma was fake, but the Attorney General did, saying in court records the diploma is an outright forgery. A UCLA spokeswoman telling ABC 15 that there is no one in our records by that name. In addition, Arizona Attorney General Chris Mays telling us these types of medical imposter cases are on the rise.
We will continue to prosecute these cases, and we're going to be very aggressive on this, because people are getting hurt.
Megan Rohrbacher worked for Keeling Torres.
We all called this man Dr. Scott. We all believed this man to be who he said he was.
She and other former employees at this Phoenix Substance Abuse Center were shocked to learn the truth.
And I felt used and manipulated.
Court records also show a search of his home found 60 credit cards and several expensive cars in his name with vanity license plates. Dr. Psych, Psych, and Psych 2.
Mr. Torres, you are before the court on counts 1 through 6.
He's charged with felony fraud, forgery, perjury, and even drug possession. He's pleaded not guilty to the charges. The ABC 15 investigators wanted to talk to him and get his side of the story and requested a jailhouse interview, but he declined our request. His attorney did not respond to our request for comment. In court documents, his attorney says Keeling Torres never intended to deceive or misrepresent his qualifications. He claims Keeling Torres signed his name by mistake and was unaware the affidavit was going to be used in a child custody case. His attorney said there's a significant lack of evidence connecting Keeling Torres to any fraudulent schemes. Former employees say this is his business card. It says Dr. Scott Keeling, psychologist, PhD, and that's who they thought he was.
I know myself, along with many others, plan to be there in court to try and persuade from giving any kind of leniency.
Scott Keeling Torres remains in a Maricopa County jail on $500,000 cash bond. His next court appearance is set for February 7th. We'll continue to follow his case. I'm investigator Ann Ryman, ABC 15, Arizona.